Welcome back, everybody. We are just back with a question number 8. Okay, I just read out the question. So, as the vectors e1, e2, e3, they are given in the form of a 3 dimension. 3 dimension means what? Suppose if inside the bracket, if we just have 3 elements, we just cover 3 dimension. If it's a bracket, if you just have 2 elements, we cover 2 dimension. But please don't care about just vectors, the name of vectors, and that they're given about some orthogonal basis. Don't care about, okay? So I told you already, just follow me each and every time. Then everything will be the very best and everything will be the very easier for you when you just follow me. Okay, that's very right. Now look at here. So they have given us 3 vectors. So e1, e2, e3. They form an orthogonal basis. The form an orthogonal basis means what? Suppose it's a 3, we have to just form means it will be giving you a form of a 0, and that's called what? Orthogonal. Okay. So orthogonal means what? If you just make a 3 vectors, that means what? Each and everything are mutually perpendicular. Okay, each and everything is mutually perpendicular. That's called what? Orthogonal. So these vectors means it may be direction. So e1 may be going in the x direction, e2 might be going in the y direction, and e3 may be going in the z direction. You may have any such directions. Okay. So if the 3 are said to be of orthogonal, means each and everything just multiply means what? We will just get multiply with some scalar of r3 or anything. We make it final answer as 0. That's covered. Okay. So never don't confuse about this one. Suppose if we just go into theoretical version, we will talk about everything. But we just want to know, we just want to go into the only problem solving. Some shortcuts we have to follow, because some people may be very strong in the foundation about the complete technical things, and some people may not are having studied about a complete test. They just get pass mark only by studying some important questions. So I'm not telling for all people. Okay, so it should be common. So if you just have a very good foundation about in theoretical papers, also if you're just running a technical paper, also it could be useful. But if you some people, if you don't know, we didn't study some more subjects in previous semesters, means no problem. I just tell you some shortcuts that also will help you. Okay, I'm just saying for common for each and everyone. Now what do you do? So they have given that real space R3. This might be any space. This might be R3. Okay. So then a vector U belongs to R cube. So U means what? It might be any normal vector. Okay, normal means what? Should be perpendicular to all these 1, 2, 3. Okay, it might be perpendicular. So what you do means they have asked. So these vectors are belongs to R3 means how the R3 expressed is. Okay, so U is equal to, so U should be in the form of E1, E2, E3. Well, the answers U is equal to in the form of E1, E2, E3. U is the form of E1, E2, E3. U is the form of, so that means that U is an orthogonal because common for both E1, E2, E3. Okay, that should be expressed in the form of not only E1, not only E2, but also all these three, E1, E2, E3. Okay. So, but from this we have to select this option. Please don't care about this one. Don't get all shocked about this one. Okay, I'll tell you some more bigger things and it will be good for you. Now we're gonna work here. So what you should have to do means, just listen me. So A option, B option, C option, D option. What you do means you apply E1 and E2 and E3 in all the options. If the answer is coming as 0 means, and that's the final answer. Otherwise, if the answer is coming in 4, 3, minus 3 means, and that's the answer. Okay. So we don't want to waste some more time, but according to me, if you apply this E1, E2, E3 in the option number D, and if you apply this means you'll be getting the answer of 4, 3, 3. So which one among the 4 options, which one is giving the answer of 4, 3, minus 3? And that is the one is the best one. Okay. So from the A, B, so what you do means what? You look about the D option, just do it for you. Okay. Just listen to me here carefully. So actually D is the right answer. But now how I will tell you, because we don't want to look about all the options. It might be time saving. This is called 2 by 5. Is it right? So what you do, take the D option. So minus 2 by 5 into, what's E1? 1, 0, is it right? 1, 0, 2. Is it right? I'm sure. So afterwards plus 3 into, what's E2? 0, 1, 0. And a minus 11 by 5. Minus 11 by 5 into, what's E3? E3 is about minus 2, and comma 0, comma 1. I hope everyone can see the board very clearly. Is it right? I'm just to turn shortly so that your camera will be very good. Okay, now listen here. So now it will be equal to, you multiply everything inside. So minus 2 by 5, comma 0, comma minus 4 by 5. Okay, and plus 0. So look at here, multiply. 3 into 0 is 0. 3 into 1, 3. 3 into 1, 3. And then 0. And then minus. So what's minus into minus? Is plus, is it right? So look at here. Outside you just use the term of plus. So minus into minus plus. So 11. So this is called what? 22. 22 divided by 5. Okay. So this minus going inside. That's called what? It's come out 0. And afterwards this minus going inside. Minus 11 by 5. Okay. Minus 11 divided by 5. Now what we do? We have to add the corresponding elements. What we have to add the corresponding elements means add the first entry. First entry of this one. First entry of this one. First entry of this one. So shall we add the first entries? So listen properly. We shall add the first entry. What are the first entries? Minus 2 by 5. 0. 22 by 5. Can we add? So look at here. Minus 2 by 5. Okay. And then plus 0. And then what? Plus 22 by 5. So look at here. So denominator is same. So this is right. So if you add these two means what? Minus 20, minus 2 plus 22 means what? 20 by 5. So what is 20 by 5? 20 by 5 is equal to 4. Is it right? So it is equal to 4 comma. Okay. Then you add the second term. What is 0 plus 3 plus 0? What 0 plus 3 plus 0? It is 3. Okay. And afterwards you add the last elements. So minus 4. So minus 4 by 5. Okay. So we add here. Okay. Minus 4 by 5. Minus 4 by 5. And then plus 0. And afterwards plus minus 11 by 5. Is it right? So if you add all these three means what? Minus 4, minus 11, minus 15. Is it right? So minus 15 by 5 is equal to minus 3. So I can write minus 3 here. So this 4, 3 minus 3 will be giving final this one. So we taken the option number D and we solved. We just apply the values of A1 and we apply the values of A2. We apply the values of A3 and we finally got the U as 4, 3 minus 3. And so option D is right. So if you want to waste some time, you can just solve in everything. Suppose if you just want to look at very clearly, you get the answer. Okay. So according to me, if you just apply here also, you will never get this answer. So if you apply E1, E2, E3 in option D, you will be getting a good answer. Okay. Thank you very much.